day, engine light came on the Jeep. Imagine that. And I checked it with the scanner and it said low coolant temp. So most likely the thermostat's stuck open. So we're going to replace the thermostat and we're going to flush the whole system, because another common problem with these Jeeps is the heater core gets stopped up or partially stopped up with casting sand. When it casts the block, they didn't clean them out well apparently. So we're going to take this thing apart. I'm going to go ahead and take the grill off to make it easier to drain the radiator, because with this bumper you can't get to it. And then we'll start getting into it. So we just got to pull these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 clips, and the grill comes right out of there real easy. And I'll show y'all the petcock is down in here on this side of the radiator when I get there. And then I'll pull this cover off. It's pretty easy, just like that. And the thermostat is right there. I'll probably go ahead and pull this air box off there just to make it a little simpler. And then we're going to pull these lines off of this is a heater cord back in there. We're going to pull these off. I got some clear hose we're going to stick in there. We're going to back flush it. I drained enough of the radiator out to put some Prestone coolant system flush in there. I put that back in there and fill it full of water, distilled water, and I ran it for about an hour and a half just to let it flush out that, and then cleaned it out. Hopefully it had the heater on high. We'll see how it does. I'm gonna pull this air intake off here. I don't know if it's necessary, probably not necessary, but it will make my life easier. See a little sensor under there. I'm just gonna do it like that, so I don't know how to mess with that. Petcock is, I don't know if y'all can see it way down in there. Another little flat blade looking plug. It's a lot harder to get to when you got a aftermarket bumper and a winch, but we'll get it. Apparently that plug comes all the way out there. Next I'm going to pull this hose off this water pump here, and then the thermostat here. I'll pull that hose off there, and I will probably put some water through that that's the lower hose there, and back flush this radiator while I'm at it. And when I get the radiator off, I'll probably flush the block out there, see what happens there. Here's a crescent wrench I lost that I was looking for just now. Luckily I didn't leave that there for too long. Pull these clips. I think there's a special tool for this, but we ain't got it. I got that bottom hose off. Going for the top hose. There it is. Oh, right in the bucket. Thermostat's right here. I think we showed you. Also, right there is a air bleed that I don't know how you get to. that we may have to use later on to get some air out of this thing. But we will see. Let's see what we got here. That is a 10 millimeter. There's also a star in the middle of that 10 millimeter. Volts, and the thermostat is off. There she is, and it has a little rubber seal, so there's no RTV or anything like that needed. Let's investigate this little air bleed on this one. And so it is a little air bleed. I have no idea how you're supposed to get to it underneath that throttle body, but we may find out. Alright, I'm gonna pull this coolant bottle so I can flush it as well. So try to get everything I can flushed out. Little key lock type things on the bottom there.
Hey guys.
What's up, buddy? You gonna go do some riding?
Huh?
You gonna go do some riding?
Yeah.
Turn the water hose on.
That was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be.
Put your foot there, cameraman.
Am I good to go?
Yep. Need to shift gears. Okay, I'll get your foot wet there, buddy.
You did you take choke, turn the choke off?
I did. Alright, shift gears, buddy.
Second.
Second gear. Alright, we're gonna push the radiator out a little bit. Going through the block a little bit. So I got So going in the thermostat housing where it's mounted and it's coming out of the water pump. Alright, I'm going to take this hose here and here off, which go to the heater core, and then down under there, connected to this T, goes to the oil cooler. gonna take these two off. This is the return for the heater core. I'm gonna reverse flush the heater core, so I'll flush through this hose and back out this hose. And I got some clear hose that I can lengthen these, so try not to make too much of a mess up in there. I'll try to get those off there. That bottom one we'll investigate in a minute. There we go. Now we gotta do another one. Oh, finally. Alright. Let me see what this looks like here. See what this hose goes up in there looking like. That's 5/8 OD hose. Maybe I'll move this over there. Get that stuff to not go everywhere. Alrighty. So this one right here was my return. So we're gonna put this right here. We'll go into this bucket so we can see what comes out of there. I'm hoping this will get some crap out of there so my heat will work a little better. It don't blow very hot on the driver's side, it blows plenty hot on the passenger side. This don't fix it. Could be a flapper in there, whatever you want to call it, like flappamajiggy. Just that's that. I'm gonna blow on it and blow all the mixture out of there. So I guess that's good enough for that. I don't think I'm going to take the other hose off and go through that heater oil cooler. That just seems like too big of a beating. What do you think? I don't know. You can look at it again, but those hoses are fun to get off there. Mainly all I cared about was the heater core. You know, could pop that off there, Kyle. These things are designed to go all the way back, I think they. Be very careful. Make it a little easier on ourselves. Well, I went with the mall, I guess, thermostat. You know, everybody says go with, make sure you get this factory one, but it's backordered everywhere, you can't get it. But what from reading, everybody says this is a factory one. It just has the factory name, you know, ground off there, and the metal sticker put on there. So we're gonna see what happens. We'll go ahead.
See your air thing, make sure it ain't hard.
Huh?
Your air bleed.
I'll make sure it ain't too tight. Pretty tight there. Leaks we can always loosen it up, huh? I mean, tighten it up
Yeah.
later on.
But you said we're probably going to use it, so.
Good call. Good call. there's a little bit of stuff going on in there, so it's a little hard to get to with the throttle body and the alternators right there. So a little extension makes your life a little easier. Alright, hooked up, ready to hose back up to it. Alright, I'm gonna put this bottle back in, the air intake back together, put everything back together. We're gonna go to time lapse so y'all don't have to watch all that. Just going back reverse order, how I did it, we'll go. Got it all put back together, poured water into the heater core and filled it up first. That way we could get all the air out of there we could. And we did the same thing with the radiator. We filled the radiator until it started coming out the heater core metal hoses. And then we hooked all that up. We put our funnel on here and we got it up to operating temperature. A lot of bubbles come out. We let it cycle. We've seen the thermostat cycling several times. We killed it, let it cool for just a little bit, and then 2 or 3 cycles like that. This is probably our 3rd or 4th cycle. And we're going to call it good. We will drive it and see if it maintains temperature, it doesn't get too hot.